Alright. First and foremost, we like to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, ReHaKodash. Double honors to the Elder Apostle GMS, who grew well. Salute you brothers that's pushing this word, and truth and sincerity strength by YAHAWASHI. And shalom to you brothers and sisters who growing in trust and spirit and power, YAHAWASHI. Shalom to you too, right? We are here to prophesy the downfall of the wicked destructive kingdoms on the Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Rome, all those empires brought up into one, controlled by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? And we are here to gather the elect of the nation of Israel by the word of power, YAHAWASHI, the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the King James Bible, right? And we're going to start off today concerning Gentiles, Greeks, and all that. So we're just going to go in and we're going to see where the Spirit leads us, right? So the brother got something loaded, you know, where you want to start out at. So we're going to start there. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of YAHAWASHI Mashiach, for you Gentiles."
See, Paul was set up to teach Israelites, okay? Paul was set up to teach Israelites, which we're going to go into depth and show you. But the world pushes the vibration concerning the Gentiles as just all foreign nations outside of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. They never equate Gentiles with Israelites. They just teach that Gentiles is talking about the foreign nations, okay, outside of the children of Israel, okay? And they say Paul was sent to the Gentiles, okay? Which the scriptures do say that. But when they say the Gentiles, they say that's talking about other nations outside of the children of Israel. So today, we're dealing with that. So let's read that one more time.
This is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. "For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of YAHAWASHI Mashiach, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of the Most High, which is given me to you word, how that by revelation he made known unto me."
See, he made known unto Paul, right? Go ahead.
"The mystery, as I wrote afore in few words."
So what's the mystery? That you had Israelites in a Gentile state of mind, and YAHAWASHI was crucified for the Israelites who was in that Gentile state of mind. So the gospel was for them too. The good news was for them too. So what I want to do is read that again.
All right, this is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 3.
So what I want to do is start, let me see where you at. Start after verse 1.
All right, this is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. "For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of YAHAWASHI Mashiach, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of the Most High, which is given me to you word, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words."
See, and it was revealed unto Paul because YAHAWASHI, through the Most High, chose Paul to be that vessel to teach the Israelites who was in a Gentile state of mind, who had took on the foreign nation custom. Now you had our people, meaning the Israelites, take on the custom of the Romans and the Greeks and other nations. But Paul could speak Hebrew fluently, which he was an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin, and he could speak Greek fluently. So Paul could speak to the Israelites who basically lost the language of the Hebrew, and he could talk to them in Greek, tell them about the gospel of, tell them about the good news, and tell them about YAHAWASHI in the Greek. He could tell them that because he could speak Greek. And when they heard it through faith, they believed. The Israelite who was in a Greek state of mind. Okay? Now, I got this in Romans, the 16th chapter. Okay? This is something similar to what he's reading. Okay? This Romans, the 16th chapter, in the 25th verse. It says, now to him that, now Romans chapter 16 verse 25, now to him that is of power to establish you according to my gospel and to preach of Yahawashi Mashiach according to the revelations of the mystery which was kept secret since the world began. The secret that was kept was Yahawashi was crucified for the Israelites who lost their heritage and was taking on the other nations' customs. So that was a secret that was kept, and also it's still kept to this day because the mass of the people don't realize that Israelites in the past have lost their heritage and became Greeks at that time and Romans at that time, and they don't realize to this day that Yahawashi was crucified for the Israelites who lost their way, who lost their customs. Okay? I'll read this again. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 25. Now to him that is of power to establish you according to my gospel and to preach of and the preaching of Yahawashi Mashiach according to the revelation of the mystery which was kept secret since the world began. Verse 26, but now is made manifest by the scriptures of the prophets according to the commandments of the everlasting power made known unto all nations for the obedience of faith. The reason why it's saying all nations is because Israelites are scattered amongst all the nations, and right now today you got this gospel is being preached everywhere throughout the World Wide Web, so all nations can see that the breakdown of these scriptures is truly for the children of Israel, whether they believe it or not. Okay? But there was a mystery concerning the Gentiles, who they were and who Yahawashi was crucified for concerning them. And the Gentiles are the Israelites. Now, what I want to do is have the brother read that again, right? And we're gonna start looking up words.
All right, this is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Yahawashi Mashiach, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of the Most High, which is given me to you word.
All right, so let's look up that word Gentiles right there. And I want all the definitions out of that.
4, ethnos. And it says a multitude, whether of men or of beasts, associated or living together.
Now, going deeper into ethnos, which we looked it up, what was that, last week?
And so,
Concerning that, and when you go to the etymology online, and you look up the word ethnic, right? It goes into tribe, kindred, custom, and all that. So you can look that up, you know, and that's what it will lead you to. When you go into the etymology online, you look up the word ethnic. Now there, this is where discernment come in at, man. This is where it come in at and not being emotional, okay? When you look at that, that's talking about an Israelite. But when you go into the root of it, it goes into custom, okay? With that custom, what it's talking about goes back to the statutes, laws, and commandments. And it's involving the nation of Israel concerning those statutes, laws, and commandments, okay? So that right there is ethnos. That's the Greek word for that, ethnos, okay? So read that for me again.
so it says a multitude, whether of men.
See, this where the people get emotional and the stumbling blocks start kicking in, because they'll start saying, yo, who the word Israel called Jesus died for everybody. That scripture, John 3:16, is so embedded in their mind that they just link that up with John 3:16. They might not say it, but it's in their mind, okay? And that's where they get everybody can be saved, okay? And then also, they would say the gospel is supposed to be preached throughout all the nations. And just because of John 3:16, they link that up with all the rest of the scriptures, just because it say that. You see? And that's the mind state of these people, man. They don't look up words, and they've been lied to for so long that they accepted the lies. And when we tell them the truth, they get emotional concerning these scriptures. And you got a lot of our people that don't look up words, don't know the history, and refuse to do it. And refuse to study. Okay? Then they come up on us, asking us 5,000 questions, and all they got to do is look up words and pay attention to what we saying when they watch the videos. That's it. It's simple. It's not hard. But they got so much bullshit going on in their life to where it's keeping them from getting into the scriptures like they supposed to, man. So, read that again.
It says a multitude, whether of men or of beasts, it says associated or living together.
So the key is nation, tribe, and what else? It say nation, tribe. That's the true definition right there.
People group.
Nation, tribe, people group. Okay? Because like I said, when you go to the etymology online, it got the same definition there. When you look at ethnic. Okay? And when you go to the root of that, it goes into custom. And even in the etymology online, it mentions custom. And the customs are the statute, laws, and commandments of the Israelites. Alright? So we understand that, right? What Gentile in the Greek word there is ethnos. Okay? Alright, so read the scripture again.
Alright, this is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of YAHAWASHI, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of the Most High, which is given me to you, Lord, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote before in few words.
See? So it was a mystery to a lot of people. So we're going to look up dispensation, okay, and mystery.
Strong's G 3622. Economia says the management of a household or of a household affairs. Specifically, the management, oversight, administration of other properties.
So what definition we looking at?
Dispensation.
So that's dispensation. So Paul was a what? Read the definition again.
It's the management of a household.
So Paul was the management of teaching the Israelites who was in a Gentile state of mind the gospel. He was set up for that. Go ahead.
Or of household affairs, specifically the management, oversight, administration of others' properties.
So Paul was managing concerning the gospel being taught to the Gentiles, which was like in the Gentile state of mind. Okay? So you see what you got? And by him being a manager over that, it was revealed to him the purpose of his duty and the purpose of YAHAWASHI being crucified. Okay? It was revealed to him. Okay? Go ahead.
It also has the office of a manager or overseer.
An overseer. See? So Paul was an overseer of that management, of that office, teaching the gospel to the Gentiles, which were Israelites in the Gentile state of mind, right? Okay? Now you got Gentiles, which are the other nations, and then you got a Latin word, gentilis, which means foreigner. Okay? But there, we're dealing with ethnos, and that's talking about Israelites. But Paul was an overseer and a manager of the gospel being taught to the Israelites who was in a Gentile state of mind. Okay? Alright. This is what I want to do is get Acts. Did I say look up something else first? What else I say? That's dispensation.
I know you said dispensation
And mystery.
mystery.
Okay, let's look up mystery.
Strong's G 3466. New stadium. And it says hit the secret mystery. Fight only to contented or not to ordinary mind. hidden or secret thing not obvious to the understanding.
See? That's the read it aloud, bro, so they can read.
That's like this is it says a hidden or secret thing not obvious to the understanding.
See? So the understanding of the Gentile is not obvious, okay, to the mass of the people. It was a mystery, okay? What else is in there?
It says of the Most High, it says the secret counsel which governs the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men,
See?
but plain to the godly.
See? See? So Paul understood it, but the plans of the Most High, not everybody understood that. And it's the same way today. Okay, it's the same way today. Now I'm in the Zanzibar Compact Bible Dictionary, right? And I'm on page 437. Okay? And I want to read something here. It says 3 elements of the world's life of that day: Greek culture, Roman citizenship, and Hebrew religion meant in the apostles of the Gentiles. So Paul, at that time, it was Greek culture in his lifetime. It was Roman citizenship because the Romans was ruling. Okay? And Paul, of his Hebrew religion, so to speak, okay, meant that he was going to be sent to the Gentiles, right? Which were Israelites. Okay? Now, I wanted to find where he could I wanted to find something else, but we're gonna carry on. Maybe I can find it later. Lord willing, you know. But we're gonna carry on, bro. Alright. So what I wanna do is go to Acts. Hold that, whatever, that one we done with in Ephesians, right? So what I want to do is go to Acts 26 and 14. And we're going to read all the way down to 18.
This is Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue.
So this is the encounter with Paul and who the world enemy called Jesus, which his true name is YAHAWASHI. This is their encounter, okay? And he's going to humble Paul and tell Paul what's going on, okay? So start from the top and read it again, buddy.
This is Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest me, thou me?
So what Paul was doing, he was causing havoc in the church. He was persecuting Israelites that believed in YAHAWASHI. Paul knew about the Most High, but he was not yet introduced to YAHAWASHI yet. So YAHAWASHI, they had an encounter to where Yahawashi is saying, look, why are you persecuting me? Meaning the Israelites who believe on me, because that's what Paul was doing. Okay, go ahead.
It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
Meaning instructions set up by Yahweh Shai. Okay, go ahead.
And I said, who art thou, Lord? Question. And he said, I am Yahawashi whom thou persecutest.
So he was speaking to Paul in the Hebrew tongue. He said, you persecute me. It was the believers that Paul was persecuting. Go ahead.
But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose.
See, I have appeared unto thee for this purpose. Go ahead.
To make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in which I will appear unto thee.
Go ahead.
Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I sent thee.
So, who the world enemy called Jesus, right, is revealing to Paul, look, I'm sending you to the Israelites. I'm sending you to the Israelites who basically lost their way and have taken on the customs of the other nations. So this is what who the world enemy called Jesus is saying, which is true name is Yahweh. He's saying, look, I'm going to send you to the Israelites who basically in a Gentile state of mind, who lost their way from our customs. You see? They live in their life like heathens. They live in their life like foreign nations. Now I'm going to send you to them and tell them, look, the gospel of them. I was crucified for them. Okay? And they believe, if they believe, they're my fruit. Okay? Go ahead.
To open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light.
See? To turn them from darkness to light. Because if you're not applying these scriptures in your life and taking on your customs according to the Bible, you in darkness, man. You in darkness. You ain't in no light, man. You think you got things in order, but you don't. You in darkness. Go ahead.
And from the power of Satan.
And from the power of Satan. So if you follow the customs of the other nations, you under the power of Satan. Which people don't think about that. Our people don't think about that. They think how they live in their lives, they think it is what it is. But they don't understand and realize they're under the power of Satan when they don't follow their customs, which is given to them from on high by Yahweh Shai, man. During the time of Moses, which back then it was Yahawah. Okay? They gave the statutes, laws, and commandments to Moses. And this is a Middle Eastern book. It's not an American book. Okay? So, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and the Israelites are scattered all over the world. If you taking on the customs of these foreign nations where you scattered at, you are up under the power of Satan. You in darkness. You're not in the light. See? And a lot of you are not gonna listen to what we saying. Okay? And a lot of you gonna find out when Yahawashi come back that you was influenced and you was under the power of Satan when he destroyed you. Go ahead.